spy robot investigation redirected. The federal programs. Although interviews with Tribune employees were underway, it has been alleged that a senior figure in the FSS ordered the task force to focus elsewhere. The Tribune's owner, billionaire Kingsley Cordova, stated, "I'm pleased that our innocence has been accepted, and I'm confident that the guilty parties will soon be found." An opinion piece in the Federal Times from chief editor Lena Ravenhill took an alternative view, however. Last week, Cordova suggested the spy robots could share the many secrets they've gathered, and suddenly the FSS is ordered to leave the Mars Tribune alone. Does anyone really think this is coincidence? How many powerful people are frightened of what Cordova might reveal about them? Week in Review. Here are this week's major stories. The investigation into the death of Alliance President Fazio Silva has concluded with no convictions. Alliance Interpol confirmed that Silva's death was
Galactic Romeo Alpha Golf. You may access this station by submitting a prior request.
Homicide, but said that all avenues of investigation had been exhausted. Tashmira Silva has now assumed control of her late sister's corporate empire. A radical group called Nova Imperium is gaining influence throughout the empire. The organization claims that to survive...
Approval granted. Plot route for approach to landing pad 1-2.
The Thargoid conflict. The Empire must sever contact with all other systems and concentrate on protecting itself. Many traditionalist citizens, unhappy with recent cross-superpower cooperation, have embraced the group's rhetoric. Meanwhile, the engineer Ramtar has rejected an offer from the Sirius Corporation to support the manufacture of Guardian human technology. In a statement, Ramtar said the technologies were too important to become corporate products, and reaffirmed that using tech brokers to distribute the designs allowed them to be widely available. In other news, the Federal Security Service has abruptly terminated its investigation of the Mars Tribune regarding personal administration robots fitted with hidden surveillance programs. It has been alleged that a senior figure in the FSS ordered the task force to focus elsewhere. Recent reports from the Geras system indicate that after a spate of reciprocal attacks, hostilities between Geras First and Naduzin State Incorporated have escalated into all-out war. The warring organizations have issued calls to independent combat pilots for support. Commanders who participate in the conflict will be generously rewarded by their chosen faction. Finally, Senator Caspian Leopold has announced that his appeal for aid has been enthusiastically received by the galactic community. A spokesperson for the senator said that a humanitarian crisis had been narrowly averted, while assuring refugees at Leopold's rehabilitation center that new homes would be found for each and every one of them. And those are the main stories this week. Ramtar rejects Sirius Corp. The engineer Ramtar has rejected an offer from the Sirius Corporation to support.
Reduce your speed immediately, Commander.
The manufacture of Guardian human technology. In a public statement, he said, "These technologies, developed using principles discovered by the Guardians, are too important to become corporate products. I have no doubt that Sirius would aim for maximum profits, rather than using the knowledge to aid humanity. Using tech brokers to distribute the designs allows them to be widely available, and thanks to the generosity of Aegis, the tech brokers' costs have been reduced. Making Corporation has stated that his offer remains open, and that he hopes Ramtar will have a change of heart." Conflict in Geras. Recent reports from the Geras system indicate that after a spate of reciprocal attacks, hostilities between Geras First and Naduzin State Incorporated have escalated into all-out war. According to Donal Varden, an independent journalist, "For several months we've seen these factions sniping at one another from the shadows, but now the stakes have been raised. It won't be long before the space lanes of Geras are littered with the burned-out shells of dead ships." The warring organizations have issued calls to independent combat pilots for support. Commanders who participate in the conflict will be generously rewarded by their chosen faction. Both factions have set out week-long operations to take control of the system, which will begin on the 1st of November 3304. Appeal for aid complete. Senator Caspian Leopold has announced that his appeal for aid, in association with the Niflhel Guardians of Tradition, has been enthusiastically received by the galactic community. Hundreds of pilots supported the initiative by delivering commodities to Veroni Port, and by protecting traders in the Niflhel system. A spokesperson for Senator Leopold made the following statement: "Thanks to the work of many brave pilots, a humanitarian crisis has been narrowly averted. Senator Leopold has expressed his gratitude to all those who contributed to the campaign, and has assured refugees at his rehabilitation center that new homes will be found for each and every one of them. Pilots who contributed to the initiative can now collect their rewards from Veroni Port, in the Niflhel system." The rise of Nova Imperium. A radical group called Nova Imperium is gaining influence throughout the Empire. Imperial Herald Journal.
We would advise pilots to please show consideration to fellow visitors. Slow down and maintain a reasonable distance from other ships inside this dock. We would like to extend a warm welcome to all visitors. Please ensure you complete docking procedures within the allocated time. Access to docking bay facilities via flight control authorization. Please submit a request before entering the docking bay. We would advise pilots to please show consideration to fellow visitors. Slow down and maintain a reasonable distance from other ships inside this dock. Unlawful behavior in or around the starboard is not permitted. We thank Commander for their cooperation. We extend a warm welcome to new arrivals at this facility and wish a safe journey to all departures. Greetings to all visitors. Please arrange your required and thank you for choosing this facility. This is an important announcement. Security surveillance is in effect at this facility at all times. Any detected act of violence will be met with an appropriate response. This is a flight regulations reminder. Please do not obstruct the exit corridors during arrival or departure. Thank you, and enjoy your stay. This is a flight regulation announcement. Please proceed to land on your assigned docking pad in a timely manner and refrain from obstructing other areas. If you're unable to complete docking procedures within your time slot, you will need to exit the bay and resubmit a docking request.
Depart safely from the station.
Landing gear retracted.
To enter the station. Leave immediately.
Scan detected.
you have a safe journey.
Alpha Golf. Starcom conflict established. Reduce your speed as you approach the station, Commander. Permission authorized. Suggest heading for approach to pad 1-4. Protocols. Reduce your speed, Commander. Starcom will report all threats to system police forces. Please retract your weapons. Approach is good. Maintain current heading.
pilots, we will be forced to respond to defensive actions. For peace of mind, please stow ship weapons whilst inside the docking bay.
Landing successful. Notifying ground crew. Happy to have you, Commander.
In the interest of safe traffic flow within the docking bay, Starcom requests that pilots avoid blocking access to docking pads.